The 3-day grand finale of Startup Nation Olympiad has been cancelled. Hello, my name is Dr. Sahil Momin. I am the head of strategy and projects at Startup Nation. I have a few announcements for you today. My team and I sat and evaluated the benefit of a 3-day grand event to the finalists that we will choose. Yes, it was true that the top 250 startups would benefit extremely from the networking that they would get on the 3-day grand event. However, as an early stage startup and a first time founder, it is very unlikely that that networking will convert into investments or initial sales and marketing. Instead, the team and I have come to a decision that we would use the same amount of resources that was initially going to be invested into the 3-day grand event into a TV show for the top 50 startups. What this would do is allow each and every startup to get a reach, a marketing of their product and the services in the masses. It will allow them to generate initial revenue, to establish themselves and identify key markets. Once done, they can then scale accordingly. We've also decided to reduce the number from 250 winners to 50 winners. The reason for that is that initially we were planning on giving a fellowship to all 250 startups. We came to realize that a fellowship will allow the startup founders to survive for 3 to 6 months. However, it would not necessarily benefit the startup in terms of its capital and in terms of its initial investments that are required. So we've decided that we'll still use the same amount, we'll still give away the same amount in terms of fellowship. But by reducing the number from 250 to 50 startups, we would now also be able to give a grant to those top 50 startups. Additionally, since the number has been pushed down to 50 startups, our team would be more hands-on. Our approach will be more of a hand-holding and support rather than simply facilitation via the incubation network that we have. Additionally, these 250 startups will be paired with mentors who would guide them in their next steps and take them further. Now, about phase 3 of Startup Nation Olympiad. Every startup that's participating in the competition is required to submit a pitch video of 2 to 3 minutes. The video would focus on the problem the startup is solving, the solution they're offering, and the unique selling point or USP of their solution. The video has to be uploaded on YouTube, and the public URL of the YouTube video needs to be uploaded on the Startup Nation website via a form. The link of this form is given below. Once the form has been submitted, it will create a unique page for the startup. Startup founders are requested to circulate this profile of their company to as many individuals as possible to collect votes. Every time an individual visits the web page, they will see a like button. When they press it, a pop-up will show up where they will have to fill in their email address. The email address will receive an OTP that would need to be entered on the website. This way, we can ensure that each vote is unique. On 31st of October, the votes will be counted. Top 250 startups who have received the highest votes would be selected as semi-finalists. And will progress into phase 4. Thank you very much. Please reach out to me if you have any other questions regarding the phase 3 or regarding the Startup Nation Olympiad. You can reach us on the email address given below, which is contact@startupnationindia.com. Thank you.